I know I probably shouldn't be here, but you must be in shock.
What am I going to do?
I know you were hoping that they'd go easier on him.
What are you talking about?
Kira.
What about him?
Right, I spoke to my mate. They work at the court, and I think you should phone his solicitor.
No, you tell me.
Life.
No. He told me he deleted it, so he lied to me.
Why would he do that? Any video of you is going to implicate him because he got rid of the body, right?
Yeah.
So that you know who kept this, and it's the man who's always trying to control you.
No, how did Nish get hold of it?
Because the police brought back the laptop, didn't they?
Yeah, but the video was deleted already.
Nothing is ever really deleted. You can get software to retrieve all sorts of data if you really want to.
Oh, God. Just the laptop.
Suki? What's wrong?
Gidet's got life. What am I going to do, Eve?
We need to get hold of that USB stick and destroy it, because the police can never, ever see that.
But what if the police do see it? Well, they'd have to let Gidet go then.
You can't be serious.
No, but he doesn't deserve to be locked up.
Neither do you, and that's exactly what would happen.
I've got to do this for my son, and I wouldn't expect you to understand.
No.
You looking for something?
No. It's just,
You sure? I think you broke one of the runners. Yeah. Friends again?
give it to me.
What on earth?
I'm not going to let Gidet rot in prison. I'm going to go to the police.
Won't let you do this.
Nish.
I said no! I love you.
Then let me have it. Fine. I get the police to come round here and search the place.
No.
It is over, Nish.
You're gonna regret this.
Don't do this.
I've made up my mind.
Why are you punishing yourself?
He's my son.
Kira doesn't want this. And we can appeal. We can get his sentence reduced.
A few years won't make a difference. His life will be over.
What about your life? You made your decision, and I respect that.
I made some char. Needs a bit longer to brew, but wasn't expecting you back so soon. Unless you want something stronger.
You wiped it. You let me walk in there knowing it was blank.
You thought I'd just let you confess to murder.
I told them everything. They thought I was lying just to get my son off the hook.
Well, with a bit of luck, they won't keep the paperwork from the interview.
I was humiliated. The pity in their eyes. You know, you had no right.
I love our son. But if I had to choose between losing you and him, there's no contest.
No, if we run, he won't stop until he finds us. We need to bide our time.
We've been biding our time for months. What's changed?
I have. Believe that I love you. We are going to get rid of Nish for good. I promise. You and your father are two very different people, and that's a good thing, Vinny. You're warm and kind. And just because there is a path laid out in front of you, it doesn't mean you have to walk it. I want you to be happy. But it's only when I stopped trying to be something I wasn't that I found out what happiness was.
Are you all right, Mum?
Nish, what are you doing home?
I'm lucky to be home. Somebody talk to the police. Who did you tell, Vinny?
That... I didn't tell anyone.
It was me, all right! He told me about the job and I called the police.
Why?
Because I don't love you. And I don't think I ever have. You stood in that kitchen and told me that you pour the wine, that you sit at the head of the table. Well, guess what? I prefer brandy. And I don't want to sit at your table. I spent my whole life trying to be someone I'm not supposed to.
I want to speak to your mother alone.
You heard what your father said?
Mom. You are my wife. And you will love me. You're mine. And you always will be. I love you more than anything in this world, Suki. And I won't stop until you feel the same. I'll go and find Vinny, I'll apologize, and then I'll come back and take care of my wife. You know, I'm struggling to adjust. And I know your mother is too, I can see that now. You know, things will get better. Because I know that your mother loves me. She's just not in love with me at the minute. And it's my job to make that happen. And so, I forgive her. And I hope you'll forgive me too.
What happened?
Well, they found out about the tip-off and they didn't go through with it. And I told him I didn't love him. Yeah, he's over there with Vinny at the moment. And Vinny will be fine. But we are still leaving tonight, OK? Because I would rather die than spend another second as his wife.
Dad.
What have you done? How could you think that I just found her like this? Get an ambulance, go!
Ambulance. Ambulance, please.
Ravi,
Where's Nish?
it's okay? I've got you.
Mum, you're gonna be okay? Do you remember what happened? Mum?
She must have fallen down the stairs. Stop fussing and get some water. And where's the ambulance? Man, if a job is worth doing.
Oh, yeah. Call them again. I'll take over from here. Go on. It's okay. Don't move.
The suitcase. Hide the suitcase.
Ambulance is here!
Mum.
Ravi! She's gonna be all right. What took you so long? Come on, she's in here.
Yeah, I don't want you to panic, but I've just seen Suki go to hospital in an ambulance.
What's happened?
I don't know, but Nish was with her.
What's he done to her? Does he know?
I don't know.
Eve.
What are you doing here?
I just saw the ambulance.
Dad. How's Mum?
I don't know, man. It won't tell us anything.
Vinny said she fell.
Yeah, I just found her. There, you know, I can't lose her. Well, I just got her back. You know.
What happened?
You must have just fallen down the stairs. But why were you rushing?
No idea. Total blackout.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay, I'm here.
I don't even know why I'm crying.
Mrs. Panesar, you've suffered enormous trauma. This is your body releasing that shock. It might help you to remember what happened.
I came to at the bottom of the stairs and Nish was there.
He pushed you.
No. No, he wouldn't.
He would. Don't cover for him.
I'm not. He doesn't know anything. I know by now.
Okay.
What if this was fate?
Fate. How hard did you bang your head? This isn't the stars aligning. This is about you. Making the decision to leave your abusive husband.
The suitcase. Where are you leaving?
No. I was going to surprise Nish with a weekend away.
I saw fear in your eyes.
You know what he's like with surprises.
You take care of yourself. You had a rough night.
police haven't been sniffing around.
All the endless whispering.
I thought you were sleeping. We were just discussing last week.
I know you were discussing Mum.
No.
I know she's not well.
I've told you the scan was good. It's just a few broken ribs.
And they'll heal in no time.
She's okay, son.
She's not, though, is she? She hasn't been right for weeks. She called the police on you last week.
She what?
Yeah. Yeah, Ravi, it was Mum. She called the police on our husband. How is that normal behaviour?
No.
Doesn't make sense. The tears, the arguments.
We've spoken about this.
I guess even Mum has her breaking point where she just can't take it anymore. What if she did this on purpose?
What? Try to kill herself?
Have you remembered anything more?
Oh, Eve.
Suki, we both know what he's capable
Look,
of.
he doesn't know anything. The affair, me leaving.
Can you be 100% sure? Right. So if he does know, how likely is it that he pushed you, given his history?
Highly likely.
Yeah. And if he doesn't know, how long till Ravi blabs?
I've already told you. He thinks it's a surprise trip for Nish.
Why do you think you believe that? Suki, you need to try and stay in here for as long as you can. You are not safe at that house. I will not let him hurt you.
Perfect timing in my absence. Bit of a wasted trip, though, I'm afraid. I've spoken to the doctor. Told her what a lovely support network you have. Your husband, kids, even Eve. They've agreed to discharge you. You're well enough to come home.
When?
Today. We can give you a lift.
No, I
insist.
Here, Mum.
Thanks, bud.
We can watch a film.
I'm tired, Papa.
We can just chat. I know we don't do that often. You must miss Kira and Ash. You can talk to me too.
Your mother's supposed to be resting, Vinny. Give her some space.
Stop pushing me out. I just want to help her.
And give her a break.
What good's that? I need her to talk. Look, I know you don't want to go there, but I think, Dad...
I know what you think, and you're wrong. I mean, what is it with you, man? I spend the weekend clearing up your mess at work, finding someone else to lend us the money we need. I do not need us at home, too. Let's get to the chippy, get some food, and something for Nugget. He'll be back soon.
If anything happens to her, I will never forgive you.
Hey, I'm just checking that Suki's okay.
She's fine, thank you.
Do you mind giving her these? Tell her I'm thinking about her.
I'll make sure she gets some.
Thanks. Everything good?
I didn't want to believe it, but Linda kept trying to tell me. You know, when you reported me to the police, I thought that nothing could hurt more than that. But the idea that you could feel so low, so trapped in our marriage, Suki, that you try and hurt yourself deliberately.
Vinny thought You think I threw myself down the stairs?
It's okay. Maybe this is the wake-up call we both needed. Just let me look after you. Show you that I am the husband that you deserve.
You didn't do it.
Well, he's got a history of threats and violence, so just tell the police that and let them make up their own minds.
I'm not sending another innocent man to prison. I won't.
You were happy enough to call the police on him last week?
Yeah, for something he did. I want to nail Nish for something he actually did. For something he'll go down for. Something that'll let me sleep at night. Okay?
What does this mean for us?
It means we wait. For the right time. I'm sorry.
DS Miles, Walford Police Station. May we come in, please? We'd like to speak to Suki Panesar.
What about?
I'd rather speak to her. Has your husband ever hit you, Mrs. Panesar?
No. Who's said this?
Oh, I'm not at liberty to disclose, but perhaps you could come down to the station. Give us a statement?
This is ridiculous. My wife has just come out of hospital.
Well, you could come down the station, Mr. Panesar. Save your wife doing it.
Fine. Let's go. Clear this up.
Dadaji?
Appreciate this, Mr. Panesar.
What's going on?
It's nothing. Don't worry. You stay with your dad, you should call your dad, all right?
Look, it won't be long. It was an accident. Don't put the under come on. How could you?
I didn't, Suki, honestly.
If you cared about me, you would stop this.
Am I disturbing something?
No. I was just checking in on a friend. All right. I'll see you soon, okay?
It was good of Eve to come over and check up on a friend. And if she cared about you, she would have stopped it.
I was upset. I was just taking it out on her.
Well, she does care about you, doesn't she? She worked her way right into this family. Dad's legal advisor. Then there's those trips to Leeds you do. She came running to the hospital when you fell. And when Dad gets arrested, she's one of the first people on your doorstep. Was it her? Did she call the police on Dad?
No, Vinny, give me back my phone.
What have you got to hide?
Just nothing. Just give it back.
There's no calls to the police, but a few calls to Eve today. What about messages? None to Eve.
No.
Ever. Now that's suspicious. I know. Let's start a new one. Should we go on a little fishing trip?
No, just Vinny.
What about this? Why have you done this?
No, don't send that.
To me.
I think it was Mitch who called them, or maybe some other gossip on the square.
Only one way to find out.
No.
I just want to be with you. Oh. person you've been seeing behind Dad's back. Are you and Eve a thing? She was the one you were leaving with.
I wanted to tell you. I thought that when you realised how trapped I am, and how scared I am of your father, that you'd want to help me.
Help you? I hate you. You're breaking up our family. And when Dad's released, I'm telling him everything. No.
Vinny, please, come back and talk to me.
The only person I'm talking to is Dad. He needs to know what he's married into.
No, stop! Oh.
Get out.
I'm going nowhere. You are on the verge of destroying her life.
Good. Good.
He literally killed a man with his bare hands. I mean, he ended a man's life. She wasn't even having an affair with him.
You're scared he's coming for you. Is that it?
Your mum is an incredibly proud woman who loves her kids. And she might not always show it, and I know she can be a little bit suffocating. She's infuriating at times, but she does love you to her core. You're blowing this secret will wreck the chance of you ever having any sort of relationship with her in the future, because Nish will not allow it.
Our choice.
No, Vinny, it's yours.
She stood in front of the Gyani and let him bless her marriage when she was having an affair with you.
I know. It's awful. It is awful for everyone. But I don't want you blowing everything up because you're angry, you know? Just take a day or two to think about it. No, talk to your mum.
And say what?
Just listen to her. Just try to understand, just like Kirat did. If there's any part of you that still loves her, you'll hear her out before you speak to your dad.
People were always calling me a mummy's boy, taking the mickey out of me because all I ever wanted to do was impress you. And I hated that, because they were right. I love you. I love you so much, I do. But you're just a cheat. I've spoken to Eve. And you may think that you're in love with her. But what does real life with her look like, Mum? How does that really work? I have forgiven you for Jax, for the way that you treated Ash when she came out, for letting Kira take the blame from Veer. But if you choose Eve over us, over your family, then I won't be able to forgive you again. I will take this secret to the grave. But you have to go over there now and end things with Eve. For good. It's definitely over between you, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Why'd she keep looking at you?
Look, contrary to what you think, Vinny, I can't control everyone.
Well, someone needs to.
The only one that's happy is Nish. And Vinny.
If they're happy, we're safe.
Suki.
What happened in there?
Nothing. I told her to leave me alone.
Did she get the message? Did she?
Leave it.
Mum.
Move.
So, I think you need to go down to Brighton with Felix. Come on. Why don't you take Emily? She's over at the Arches. You need to mend that broken heart.
Oh, yeah, road trip. You know? Kind of get over one girl by getting under the next. You like that?
Are you going to lend me a car?
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Emily isn't just a car. She makes dreams come true. Come on, go home, pack a bag, and start your adventure.
Do it.
Do you know what? Yeah. I know a good thing when it stares me in the face. I owe you one.
This obsession with my mum needs to stop now.
It's not an obsession. We were in love. And you can threaten me all you like. You can keep her under lock and key. But you can't change who she is on the inside. And one day, when she gets the courage, she's gonna walk out of that door and be free.
I'm warning you.
Do your worst.
Vinny, I need you to call me back. Please don't do anything stupid.